encountered you not in love's light, but in its negative. A chiaroscuro encounter. A theater of shadows and murmured intentions. Your domain was a cathedral of silence. Echoes stitched with hidden venom. And I entered like a moth in ceremonial ignorance. Your gaze, no, your scrying, snared me mid-motion. A glance dissecting, vivisecting, like you were peeling back my psyche, just to see how I bled. So I watched you in return, not with my eyes, but with my pulse. Each gesture of yours a glyph, written in the ancient language of seduction and subversion. We moved in synchrony at first, a seraphic duet of breath and hesitation. Your presence brushing past mine, a perfume full of funeral. There was places in deception, a ballet of ruin, fresca brotherless. And your voice, Christ, your voice, it touched my tympanum like a heretic hymn. A velvet scalpel carving symphonies into my bones. You spoke not to be heard, but to project. Each syllable a lacquered hallucination, pending out to the somos softer flesh. We spoke in riddles, language itself becoming foreplay. You dropped syllables like bait, and I, famished, gone to gunner for one. I mistook ambiguity for depth, absence for mystery, and your cruelty for complexity. And then you said that thing, a phrase like a guillotine dropped in velvet. It rang, oh how it rang, like obsidian bells. And suddenly my armor, that beautiful gilded delusion, shattered, not in defiance, but in the pathetic burning man, realizing he'd armored himself for the wrong war. I was an idiot, no, a treacherous romantic. I get anything to believe that even serpents wear soft skin for love. I divided your lies like sounding weak to blind, toasting to which stand hallucinating, while the poison rewrote my synapses and the shade to shade. What if your lies were just a sudden form of annihilation? What if they weren't even lies to you? Dissolutes and tangents into convenience, drenched in ego and dressed in allure. I ask myself absurd questions, like what a bunch they can love. If they do, does it absolve them? But love, true love, doesn't camouflage itself in linguistic labyrinths or hide behind chiaroscuric's arm. It does not the frama. And I thought you loved me. How utterly ludicrous. How deliciously naive. The connoisseur of emotional predators, the archivist of dark hearts, failed to say you wore no talents, no growl, no stench of malice, just that sacred smile, that studied silence, and a gaze that held galaxies of false promise. You were a requiem in lace, an opera of venom, and I I never saw you coming.